Hi guys, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Today I will be filming for you some new fragrances from Maison Alhambra. They have all been dropping on the Latafa website here. I don't think any of them are new due to repackaging. I do think they are all new fragrances, but you never know because I have noticed that they are changing a lot of their bottles. Guys, before I continue, I have not done my spring video, but in my backdrop behind me, what I have done is I have all of the perfumes, which are geared towards spring and summer, the majority of them, so I can reach them easily and don't have to go into the cupboard, so you can see a little bit of what I intend to wear. Some of them are new fragrances, classic fragrances, but I have been a little bit behind with my filming, so I may just do a quick short, and show you guys the lineup for spring summer, but it's pretty much, you can say, behind me. The coconut perfume video is still coming up, but coconut is more for warmer seasons, so I did push this back a little bit. And the new coconut fragrances, I will review them fully in a new video. Here I already have, the video put together. I am waiting for one new perfume that I ordered, which supposedly has coconut. It is called Sunplosion. So I want to test this one also, and I will do a video of my favorite coconut perfumes. I am testing the new backdrop, so I hope everything goes well. I am not the most technical person, but I do have 6 new ones from Maison Alhambra here, and I will do them, 2 per video, so the videos are not so long. I know you guys are not liking that very much. In this video, I am going to review this one by Maison Alhambra Avant, Ruby. It is supposedly inspired by Creed, I believe it's called Carmina. I also have this one here called New World. And this one, it is inspired by Blue Talisman x Nihilo. I did order 2 other samples of this original perfume, Blue Talisman, but it is delayed. So these are the 2 inspirations are coming up, and I will do a comparison video for you guys. So I am going to start with Maison Alhambra True Word. I did say True World, I think, but it is True Word. Pretty standard packaging. Actually, this one, it is a bit flimsy, but I don't skip the packaging. And for the price point, it is okay. There is a pamphlet in here, and this is what the perfume looks like. Actually, this is not a pamphlet, it just covers the back of the packaging. It is a pretty robust bottle. Actually, this looks very nice, quite classic. The glass, it is finely polished, so nothing to complain about. True Word, it is classified as a powdery floral, and this is true. The notes in here, the top notes are floral fresh notes, green notes, and the heart, it is iris jasmine, and the base, it is vanilla, white musk, and woody notes. The notes for this one, they were different on multiple websites. I don't know why. I couldn't find this in a lot of places. So I am going to review this one based on the notes which were on the Latafa website here, but also I can smell some other notes. So I will do this, you know, like a siège luthiers. In the old days, they didn't list the notes, so it was pretty much what you can sense, what you can smell. So I will just give you guys the lowdown of what I can get out of this perfume. I did spend quite a bit of time with this one because it's not a DNA that I have in my collection. Definitely a powdery greenish floral. The opening is fresh, but not citrusy fresh. It is a different type of opening. I did like this very much. I found it to be very inviting, being that it was classified as a powdery floral. I was expecting more of, you know, a blast of powder, but it's not. It's very well balanced. There are hints of rose in the perfume. I can sense it. And also there is a strong dollop of iris. I think this is the powdery notes in here. Normally I am not such a big fan of iris, especially powdery iris. I tend to stay away, but in here with the green notes, it is very well balanced. And I am a bit surprised that I do like this very much. Normally I find powdery iris to be a bit cloying on me, on my chemistry, but in here I have no problems with the iris note. The green notes, it does freshen up, you know, the powderiness of the perfume. I wouldn't say it is an overtly complex fragrance. Pretty much it remains the same, you know, when it is sprayed until it settles into the dry down, but it is not at all a cheap smelling fragrance or a perfume which is very simple. It's just that there are not a lot of stages, or, you know, you have to wait quite a bit from the opening until the heart kicks in. The opening and the heart of the perfume, you know, you can say it is pretty much the same. There is a tad bit of alcohol present when it is sprayed, but it dissipates quite quickly. The batch code, based on what I can see, it was March of 2024, and this perfume, it is pretty much ready to go. There are no jagged edges, just this little bit of alcohol in the opening, which is not unusual. In the finish, the musk is more pronounced than the vanilla, and it is laced with some light woody accords. This is not what I would classify as a woody fragrance. Also, there is a powdery note in here, but combined with the green notes, I do not find this stuffy, so it is perfectly geared towards spring summer because it is fresh. On the Lattafa website, True Word, it is classified as a feminine fragrance. However, I do not see why this is not unisex. It is a fresh perfume. It is not a floral bomb. Also, the bottle, you can say it is leaning a bit more masculine than feminine. When I saw this on the website, I almost didn't click on it, you know, because I have noticed that Maison Alhambra in the last couple of months, they did release a lot of masculine fragrances. True Word, it is a beautiful perfume. I do like this very much. I find it to be a breath of fresh air, you know. In the last couple of months, we have gotten a lot of grand florals, which I love. Also, a lot of gourmand perfumes. I do not have this DNA in my collection, so it is something new. I am enjoying it very much. Full bottle worthy, well worth sorting out. I wouldn't classify this as a pretty girly floral. It is not. There are hints of florals in here, some floral notes, but this is right in the middle, I would say, leaning a bit more on the feminine side. I have another perfume coming up which is classified as unisex, but this one, it is leaning a lot more feminine. Beautiful perfume, guys. The packaging is flimsy. If you are into keeping all your packaging, this might be a problem, but the Maison Alhambra perfumes, the price points are so good that honestly I discard the packaging immediately. Before I continue, guys, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It does help me with the algorithm. It helps to push my videos out. You know, I am still quite a small YouTube channel, and I don't know, somehow I think sometimes the algorithm, it is working against me, but do send me some comments and giving me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribing will definitely help a lot. The next one, it is Avant Ruby. This one, it is inspired by Creed Carmina. Is it Carmina? Yes. And I think for those of you who follow me, you do know that Creed Carmina, it is not a perfume that I like very much. I found it to be a bit of a very cold rose. Also, it was a bit aggressive, and the rose came out a bit more on the synthetic side. So I have sampled this perfume on quite a few occasions and I never purchased it. When I saw Avant Ruby, I said I will give it a try, you know, because a lot of the Middle Eastern inspirations, they normally have a twist, and a lot of times it is for the better. There is also Avant Silk, which is inspired by Creed Queen of Silk. It's the same bottle. I did not get that one because I do have Creed Queen of Silk, and the first dupe that I did see, it is by Afnan, and it is called Kiana Crush, and I also have that one. Kiana Crush, it is a softer version of Creed Queen of Silk. I do have a review posted on this channel. So this one, it is Avant Ruby. Avant or Avant, depending whether or not it is French. Ruby, it is classified as a fruity oriental floral, and it does fit this description. The top notes are red berries, plum, citrus. The heart of the perfume, it's pink pepper, floral accords. And the base, it is musk, vanilla, and warm woody notes. I must say, when this is sprayed, and I just sprayed it, it is quite explosive. This one, it is very strong, same as Creed Queen of Silk. When I spray it, you know, I do not use more than 2 sprays. So this one, in the opening, you do get quite a blast of perfume. Guys, the consistency, it is a bit abrasive in the opening, and also it is a bit on the thinner side when I spray it on my skin, and it's just the way the perfume reacts, leading me to believe that it does need to sit a bit. Normally, when I get this Middle Eastern perfumes, you know, and I get these kind of vibes, I know in a month or so it will change. So this one is definitely a perfume that I think I need to allow it to sit a bit. It is not bad, but it is just that the opening, it is a bit what I would say aggressive at the moment. There are some very nice berry notes in the opening, combined with a bit of sweetness from the plum. The pink pepper, it does add a bit of warmth in the composition, and I do like this very much. It is like Creed Carmina, but with a little bit more love, you know, a bit more warmth. I do not get this aggressive rose perfume when I am wearing Avant Silk. The heart, it is definitely rose. This is a rose perfume. However, I find in this version, the rose, it comes off a bit more authentic. It is not a synthetic rose. This is a spicy rose perfume on a woody musky base. Yeah, this is the way I can explain it as best. It has not fully macerated, but at this point in time, this is what I get from Avant Silk. And it is not very far away from Creed Carmina, but it has a bit more spiciness to it. And what I was looking for in here that I did not get in Creed Carmina, this one, it has a bit more warmth, it has a bit more body. Creed Carmina, it is a bit of a flimsy perfume. The base, it is my favorite part of this perfume, the stage that I enjoy the most at this time. I do believe when this settles a bit, some of the abrasiveness disappears, then I will love this perfume a lot more. It does have a lot of promise, and it has extremely long lasting power, and also it projects a lot. This is not your 10 spray type of perfume. I know it is the norm at the moment, 10-20 sprays, but this one, it is quite potent, and I am looking forward to wearing this again, testing this again in, I would say, a month's time. I do have a signature white here. This one, it is from Fragrance World. I got this a couple weeks ago. It had a bit of the same type of opening. I thought it needed more time. And this one, it has come a long way. So I expect the same from Avant Rouge. I have gotten so many rose perfumes, you know, in the last couple of months. Rose florals. I need to start pulling back on this a bit. But being that I do not have Creed Carmina, I didn't like it. I thought that this perfume would not be redundant in my collection. At this time, guys, I will not say this is full bottle worthy because the perfume is not where it should be. Had I gotten a sample of this one, I most likely would not have gotten a full bottle. But do bear in mind, I am not such a big fan of Creed Carmina. So when I say, for me now, this is not necessarily full bottle worthy. It is because A, it has not macerated. I would say this is about 70% Creed Carmina. For me, it is better because it is warmer. So, however, did I really need this in my collection? I would probably say no. But if you like Creed Carmina, this is a good substitution. It's just that this one, it is warmer. I will come back on this in about a month or so. And yeah, it can wait. Due to the woody accords in this perfume, this is something I would love, you know, in the winter months or in the fall. So this came out in the winter, so it is not a perfume, a rose perfume, where I would say this is definitely your summer rose. But this one, guys, True Word, this is beautiful. If you can get your hands on it, it is definitely well worth the price. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I do have the other 2 videos coming up, and hope to see you guys again soon on my channel. I will just mention I am doing a Decadent Wonder Queenstown, which is inspired by Dolce & Gabbana. Queen, I also have Modern Musk and Philos Shine, which is inspired by a Sospiro cherry perfume. Tschüss!